Good morning, everybody. Okay, so today's Sunday fun day with the Gremlin. I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because yesterday I worked a full shift at the grocery store. She's not there on Saturdays. It's so pleasant. I'm not gonna lie. And everyone talks shit behind her back. They all say, they make fun of her. They slam totes, pretending to be her. Even one of the girls said, nobody in this department likes her. We just have to tolerate her. And I'm thinking, yeah, well, you guys tolerate her makes her think that you guys are all friends. And the one girl that's not there on Sundays, whom the Gremlin follows every rule that she does because she's a very organized girl, but she's very pleasant. She gets her point across very nicely. She's the one that the Gremlin goes by as far as these are the rules, even though they're not. They're just stuff that she does, not the way the grocery store does. Anyway, I did inquire with her about what happened last Sunday, and she goes, oh yeah, she did tell me. I know. Yeah, nobody tells that lady from Delhi anything because she'll blab out everything you say. I'm like, yeah, apparently. So since the Delhi lady had, told the Gremlin I didn't like her, it has made it more hostile for me. So I'm curious if the Gremlin has other things to hate on today, or she's going to be snarky and hostile towards me again, like she was last Sunday. Only because she told that one girl behind my back. She actually inquired to that one girl as well, if do I come in on Saturday mornings, because I'm normally the first one in, and do I set all the devices up for everybody? And that one girl's like, it's not a rule, it's just something I do. No one else has to do that. And the problem about the Gremlin is that she makes a rule, or she thinks it's a rule, which it is not, and then she yells at you because you're not doing said rule. I get it that she has OCD, and I get that things may bug her, but her delivery is very hostile, very mean. You don't have to say it in that kind of way. And especially, I get it if everyone's making a mess in the room and you're trying to nicely say, hey, can you not do that, or can you organize that, and they continue to not do that, then at that point I can see where you might yell at somebody. But she just comes at me just automatically. And then again, she was also telling that one girl how surprised she was that I didn't like her. I'm like, why would I like you? You're not nice, ever. You're never pleasant. I try to say good morning to you every morning when I see you, and you just come in and pretty much growl at me. I'm like, how is that a friend? How is that on good terms? I don't get her way of thinking. I don't want to. But I'm going to see if I can't capture any of this tote slamming. I'll have my camera and my phone in my pocket. So I obviously can't film people without their permission. And I can't do it also at work. So, but I just want to, if I can capture audio, I just wanted to show you what I'm talking about, because it's very annoying and startling. But if not, I'll just talk about how the day went. But I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous right now. I'm approaching the store right now. I don't know if her car's going to be there yet or not. So I will update you in a hot second when I get there. All right, guys, I just parked and I see her car. I don't know if she's in her car. I don't want to check. But it's so funny because I think she got mad 2 weeks ago that I got here before her. And I told that other girl, I did set up all the devices with their batteries for everybody. I did do that because I didn't want to piss her off, since she yelled at me and this other guy since we were there before her. And she was like, you're supposed to put them all together, And we were like, when's that a rule? That's not a rule. I even asked the boss, is that a rule? And she said no. Anywho, but I set it up because I didn't want to upset the Gremlin, but she was still a bitch to me. So then last week she showed up before me, and I thought that was intentional so she could have her little routine. God forbid it'd be disrupted by me. So here we are again. Her car is here before me, and I'm definitely 15 minutes early from clocking in. And she lives 3 times further than I do. So that's what cracks me up also, is that she'll set an order for us to pick for her. And she drives all the way out here for us to dispense to her. I'm like, really? You just gave us more work? Because it gets busy here, and sometimes they understaff us, and it's overwhelming. And she even did it, I guess, the other day. I forgot if I mention that. I don't think I did, obviously, because I haven't done a vlog since. Or did I? Well, I'll just repeat it again. The other day, she set up an order while working here. While working here, by the way, I say that twice because the audacity of this human being. She set an order up and had us. I wasn't there. It was my day off, but because I only work on the weekends here, and she had them pick it for her. I was like, you got to be effing kidding me! You couldn't have just shopped after work. You're here. Are you freaking kidding me? That's the kind of character of a human being this person is. Anywho, I'll give you an update as we go. So, talk to you soon. Alright guys, I'm giving you an update of the day with the Gremlin. You know, I'm gonna say it wasn't so bad. It actually works out better that she doesn't talk to me because she's just a bitch. And talking to me in her eyes in a normal way is not a nice way. So now that she doesn't talk to me at all, I don't have to deal with that. So it was great. I did try my best to capture her slamming things, so hopefully you can hear that. I think I did a couple videos where I just stuck my phone in my pocket and just let it go while I was back there putting my stuff away, and she kept lingering in that area. That's the funny part that I think I realized she must have some kind of anxiety or something, or she doesn't like to be around in the store when the customers are there when the store opens, because she always finds an excuse or way to be back into our little department area where you dispense the groceries, whether it's organizing or totes. She just won't leave. But if it were the other way around and she was the dispenser, and if I lingered over there, she would yell at me to leave. That's another thing. The rules never apply to her. Typical narcissist. And what cracks me up is I was talking to the meat guy, and because he was making all these loud sounds, slamming. He wasn't slamming, but he was closing up all his crates, and sometimes you karate chop them. And anyway, he was piling them up, kind of making a loud sound by the break room. So I jokingly was like, hey sir, can you keep it down? You know, just totally joking. And he's like, oh, sorry man. I'm like, hey, I'm totally messing with you because the Gremlin, I don't know if you can hear all the way across the store, but she sits there and slams totes and pallets in our area. And he goes, oh yeah, I can hear her all the time. Yeah, one time she came by me while I was doing this, making these sounds, and she asked me if I can make it louder. You know, can you get it any louder? And as in a complaint about him being too loud. And I just thought, you got to be freaking kidding me with what she does in our department and does the same exact thing. So typical of her to always call everyone else out, but she's doing the exact same freaking thing, and it's always okay because rules don't apply to her. That's why I don't like her, because I don't like her character. Anyway, guys, yeah, all in all, it was not so bad. I didn't really make eye contact with her as much as possible unless I was going down an aisle and we just happened to be like, oops, you know. But there was no snarky comments. I showed up when other people showed up in OGPs. I didn't want to be like there just with her. So that worked out great, and that's what I'll do from now on. So next week I only work a 4-hour shift, but I'll be there in the morning when it opens. So it shouldn't be so bad. And hopefully I'm off her radar anyway. I guess she was eyeing a few people with some dirty looks because they were talking in the area. But of course I saw her talking to somebody for a good 15 minutes and not even working right when I got there, and then again when someone else showed up, she was talking to them for a good 15 minutes. So I'm just like, really? Really? Anywho, guys, that's the update. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.